Campbell started all 5 games in last year's semifinals, earning the first 2 shutouts in PWHL history. Let's see what unfolds tonight. Rowdy crowd cheering on this board battle. Puck comes out. In comes Turnbull. She scores! Toronto with the first goal of the PWHL playoffs, courtesy of their captain,
Hannah Miller, and she's out front of the net, constantly moving, waiting in the weeds, reading the play until she gets open, comes in, and she's able to help, fires it back to Comfort. Turnbull beats her player off the boards. Comfort gives that puck back. So that is just a really nice line goal, reading off of one another and getting that puck movement out front. Turnbull with the opening goal.
Perfect on the face-off. It's a warm day, though, in Toronto. We'll see how Minnesota holds, but both teams coming in with great energy to start the first period now here in the second. Nurse. Back down to Watts. Likes working below the goal line. Back up Monroe. Up high through traffic, kept out. Another chance in front. That's good news for Hensley as Harmon comes in. Is high once more. Bizarre miscommunication there. Now Julia Gosling comes in. Step up, shoots, she scores! First of the playoffs for Julia Gosling, extending Toronto's lead to 2.
Just piggybacking one good shift off of another. Looked like Jessie Comfort was going to have one earlier. Another turnover, and Toronto attacks. They had just come off the bench. Julia Gosling gets one shot, gets the picks up her own rebound, goes off the defender's shin pads, picks it up, fires again.
Both their goals have come at even strength, but this is the best power play in the league this regular season. Miller to fast, kept out. Blocked in front. Now Zumwinkle trying to make a break for it for a jailbreak. Miller gets it back. Gosling scores! On the power play! Toronto up 3-0.
Team this season. And Toronto loses it not once but twice. They get it back. They get opportunity, they lose it again, they get it back, they get opportunity, and so it's about that recovery, that tenaciousness in getting on pucks to give them these opportunities, these chances. Renata Fast, nice shot right there, and then there it is. Looks like Minnesota is out of the zone. Toronto gets on it.
To Thompson, back to the point. Now Heisey. In the circle, turns it back to Steckline. Out to Thompson, shoots, kick save, they score! Minnesota on the board, first of the playoffs for the Frost.
On exactly what they've been looking for throughout the course of this power play. It's job, make sure she's at the top of the crease. You're not interfering with the goaltender, presents that stick, make sure she's got the target, and then that shot comes through. You try to get the tip on, and then you got to turn right away to find the rebounds. Exactly what she does. Immediately turns, finds that on her forehand, and she beats Campbell to get her team on the board. That's a huge goal for Minnesota.
Right on cue for Britta Curl. Working from the point. Gets the bodies in front. Now Watts comes in. Out to Miller. Patient, holds. Quick time. Comfort was looking for a way past Hensley. Couldn't find it.
Across to deny this opportunity. I love the cross seam pass to get it to Comfort. There's one cross seam pass, and then there's another. She's got the whole net. Hensley comes across with the glove. Just took a little too long to get her body around that puck and pull the trigger. What a...
Rubbed out along the wall now. A board battle. Out. No fire by Himlarova, but a heavy hit, and they score! Minnesota make it a 1-goal game, and Katie Knoll.
Well, we talked about unlikely heroes for this Minnesota team. Dick to the neck on this play as it ensues, but she goes to the bench, and that one kind of took her out of the play, but there's another one-board battle for this line. The line that's really been leading the way for this team. Katie Knoll follows up. This goes out to Himlarova. Katie Knoll.
Hard rim down to Turnbull. Turnbull, patient with a shot, it pops up. My goodness, Miller on the doorstep. Now Fast does it herself. Fast cuts in front. Tries to go backhand, kept out by Hensley. Looking to tie it, 3 seconds to go.